Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Erin McKissick, and today I am excited to talk to you about Roost, a platform that allows you to make informed decisions about your next rental space. In modern society, user experience is what drives our decision-making. Ratings help us parse through large volumes of information to make informed decisions. Where we go to eat, where we choose to spend holidays, and even how we get to our destination. It is almost unimaginable that we might get into an Uber or Lyft without knowing the rating of our driver, or consequently, being able to rate the experience of our service afterwards. However, when it comes to where we live, we make long-term, legally binding decisions with very little information on what it's actually like to live in a space. In the United States, nearly 100 million residential and commercial renters select their long-term rentals on practical features, such as the size of the rooms, the number of bathrooms, or the location. However, the lack of information about landlords and how they affect the experience of the property makes renters vulnerable to predatory landlords. Roost conducted a preliminary research study and found that most renters had issues with their landlords. Overwhelmingly, 94% of our participants were not privy to these issues before they signed the lease. The vast majority of our participants felt that access to legal counsel would have been helpful in resolving their landlord issues. Critically, we also found that most participants reported that had they known about their landlord issues in advance, they would not have chosen to live there. These data suggest that renters weigh their experience with their landlord at least as heavily as traditional metrics, such as size of the apartment or price, but they don't know about the landlord aspect until after they've already rented. Without a system in place to inform renters about what their experience might be like, renters fall victim to predatory practices of their landlord. But what if we knew what our living experience would be like before we signed a lease? Roost allows users to rate their experience, and in doing so, help others make more informed decisions about their rental spaces. Our preliminary research study demonstrated that comments range from negative, "I went for days without heat in my apartment," to positive, "My landlord makes annual repairs to my house." Roost users can access these ratings and comments to help prospective renters make the most informed decisions about whether to sign a lease in an apartment or home long-term. At Roost, we aim to give voice to your living experience and offer legal help when you need it. Roost users will be able to view and post ratings about their living experience on our online platform and can seek legal assistance when needed. Many Roost users will use the site to search for apartments and read reviews of prospective landlords, but Roost can also help people currently experiencing legal difficulties. The Roost chatbot connects Roost users to legal help, either by guiding them to our database of state-specific tenant law, or by connecting them to a vetted legal professional for more serious claims. You can imagine looking up the ratings in your neighborhood or town, or even in entire cities across countries, demonstrating the scalability of our platform. Roost will also allow users to parse through Roost reviews, like those that have an overwhelmingly high rating and positive reviews, our Roost certified homes, but also those homes that you should avoid before signing the lease. This not only allows users to learn which landlords are good or bad, but also allows them to have more granular information about the type of space they're interested in renting. Users can refine their searches for Black-owned properties, LGBT-friendly properties, or even properties that are rent-controlled, further expanding the features that we currently search for in our living experience. Roost is pioneering the world's first voice market for renters. Not only will users have access to traditional features of a rental space, such as size or price, which are listed on websites like StreetEasy or RentHop, but they will also have access to ratings on the experience of living in an apartment, as well as direct access to legal counsel should they need it, which current platforms do not have. Furthermore, Roost can also be integrated into existing platforms in the form of a downloaded plugin to the user's web browser, further increasing the scalability of our platform. We envision two ways of interacting with Roost. On the left, users can visit our website directly, and on the right, users can download a plugin, symbolized with the red arrow, on their web browser, which can be used in conjunction with existing websites. Our platform roadmap has two phases of development. If selected, funding would help us in the first phase by allowing us to pilot a larger study in collaboration with an AI ethicist, helping us to craft our ratings questions in ways that are inclusive and ethical. Funding would also allow us to partner with legal counsel to simplify the complex legal jargon in ways that can be easily understood and navigated by our users. Funding in the first phase will also allow us to bring in a consultant that can complement our in-house programming expert on front-end design, which is what the user sees when they log into our website or when they download our plugin, and on back-end development, which is how we can build Roost chatbots to manage user queries and traffic to the site, as well as direct tenants in their connections to legal assistance. Future funding in the second phase would allow Roost to manage initial expenses for maintaining our web domain, enroll guest users to rate their living experiences, and launch a beta version of our website and plugin. Ultimately, we believe that the access to renter experience will profoundly disrupt the way we choose to rent, giving agency to the renter and access to legal help when it is needed. Thank you.